Much like the TVC-Ohio, the rest of the Hocking division has been choking on the dust of their powerhouse teams in both Waterford and Eastern, but Trimble is turning their swag on at the right time of year as the Tomcats have won 4 straight games, including a home win over red-hot Athens, and Federal Hocking is still trying to find some sort of consistency as the Lancers took down West Virginia They took down West Virginia foe Wood County and fell by 17 to Eastern on Thursday. But for more on the Federal Hocking Lancers, let's welcome Matt Archibald to the desk. And Matt, the Lancers lost to Eastern, but is there still any benefit of playing a team like that, especially close to tournament time?
Oh, no doubt, Rob. You look at this game, they're playing Eastern, the number 2 team in the Hocking division. When you get to the sectional, there's not going to be any cupcake teams. You want to get your reps in towards those good teams at the end of the season. Now, when you look at this game, they hung with Eastern, a good squad. They were down 4 after 1 quarter, 6 at halftime, and then they were only trailing by 8 after the 3rd quarter. So they were in that game. They just needed something to go their way to maybe break the trend, get some more points. They end up getting blown out in the 4th quarter, 16-7 for a 55-38, 17-point loss, like you said. But yeah, as I said, there's only good teams left in that sectional, and it's good practice heading into tournament time.
So what's the sectional draw looking like for the Lancers?
Rob, it is a gauntlet. You look at this sectional, they got Waterford and Eastern, teams that they're 0-4 against. The top 2 teams in the Hocking division, they got to bring their A game to get out of that sectional and get into the combo.
So it looks like the road to the convo will have to come through the buzzsaws of Eastern and Waterford, and that's a tough task, especially for Federal Hocking. But with only one more game left in the regular season, for some teams, it's a final opportunity to avenge an early loss. And for Fed Hoc, their loss to the Tomcats send them into a tailspin of inconsistency. But as we preview next week's action, the Lancers can get back a win and some pride as well. And for more on that game, let's talk with both Matt Archibald and Adam Flango, who's joining us. And Adam, we're going to start with you. What would a win over the Lancer program do for the Tomcats?
Well, you know, Rob, it is really important for the Tomcats this year just to be at 500. They haven't had a winning season in Gloucester in quite some time. And with Coach Richards as his first year at the helm, it'll really mean a whole lot for these girls to actually finish the year above 500. And with as they head into the last week of the regular season, they really have a strong chance, but they have a tough slate of games coming up against Waterford and against Federal Hocking, as you mentioned. And Matt, what is Federal Hocking going to be using this game for?
Well, there's 2 Hocking games left, Adam, and if they win both of them, they have a chance to get to 500, which is not great, but it's something to hang your hat on at the end of the season. And then they're playing Trimble the last game of the year. It's a good chance to get revenge for the loss they took at Trimble. But now, Adam, you look at this game, both teams can't win the division, but what are they going to use this game to do towards the end of the year? You know, Matt, they're going to look to fine-tune their team. Trimble has used a lot of Taylor Savage and Jesse Spears this year. But with contributions from Rachel Six, who had 21 points in the River Valley game earlier this week, they will be able to be more effective this year, and come tournament time, they're going to need other players to step up. Matt, what is Coach Butcher going to use this game for the Federal Hocking Lancers? Well, Adam, I agree with you. They also are looking for contribution from someone else on that team. All season, it's been Kuckler, Vincent, and McKibben. In the Eastern game, they teamed up for 28 of the team's 38 points. So they really are looking for that one last consistent, definite score on the team. So, Rob, both teams are going to be looking to fine-tune their game. The coaches may be actually using this game as more of a competitive scrimmage, trying to nail down the X's and O's in this contest.
Hey, you're exactly right. The last time these two teams met, Fed Hoc had over 20 turnovers in the game, and if they're going to have any sort of consistency, they're going to have to control the ball. But as the season winds down, we at Hardwood had the pleasure to witness plenty of young talent with tremendous upside in Athens County. This week, one of those talented diaper dandies stole the show in our Hero of the Week honors. Elena Line propelled Athens to 5 wins in their last 6 league contests, but not in the usual fashion. The 6-foot sophomore posted Block Party-esque numbers against Megs on Wednesday with 11 stuffs. But that was just a flavor of what she cooked up all week long, and Erin Labiol has witnessed her development all year long. She's only a sophomore. Talk about her potential.
As soon as that girl gets some muscle on her, she's going to be unstoppable, because right now, because of her height, all she has to do is reach over people, and she's got the rebounds, and she's got the blocks. Just one arm up, and down it goes. And you know what? The fact she's gotten more blocks as the season has gone on, which I think reflects on her confidence level. I'm very excited to see what the next 2 years bring for her. I think she's only going to go up.
I mean, she should be the centerpiece of that team, only being a sophomore. The upside is tremendous for Elena Line.
Absolutely.
But that's all the show we've got for you this week. But don't go anywhere. Hardwood will be with you throughout the playoffs as all the area teams embark on the road to the Convo. You know the deal. www.woub.org/heroes has all your latest scores, highlights, and feature content and much more. But until next time, be heroic.